Hi, this is George Alger with the Two Green Energy Video Report, and I'm speaking with Craig Shields, who is the author of Renewable Energy, Facts and Fantasies, a #1 best-selling energy book on Amazon. Hello, Craig.
Hello, George.
All right, Craig, so we're going to be speaking about one of your preferred investment opportunities that you've come across, and this one, I understand, has to do with paper made from sugarcane.
Well, sugarcane waste. It's called bagasse, which is a kind of specialized word, which means the stuff that you don't want after you've processed sugarcane, yes.
Okay, so conceivably a pretty inexpensive way to make.
Absolutely right.
Okay.
It's one of the proverbial lemons to lemonade types of things, which we in the United States have relatively little sugarcane, but other places in the world have a lot of it, and India is one of them. Brazil's one of them. But this particular company has a unique, dedicated relationship with the federal government of India to be the unique distributor of the paper made from that bagasse here in the United States. So it's an airtight relationship with a bunch of people who, I don't know what you think when you think of paper being made in India, but I was prepared until I saw the video on this thing. I was prepared for something that was kind of low-tech. It's anything but low-tech, I can tell you. And the actual characteristics of this paper are as good or better than what we get from Georgia Pacific or Boise Cascade that is made out of trees. So there's nothing not to like about this, especially the fact that it can be sold competitively. It's the same price. So there's no, in other words, this is a way of taking something that would have been burned and replacing a substance that used to require trees. So there's a lot to like about this.
Nice. So what kind of funding is needed? Actually,
very little. This is something where this is working capital. So here's a guy who wants to be able to fill up his warehouses instead of having a customer come to him and say, oh, by the way, I'm, Staples or something like that. I want to buy a zillion tons of this stuff. I want it tomorrow afternoon. He wants to be able to say, no problem, I got warehouses full of it. So this is simply working capital, so which I would suggest is fairly low risk. In other words, he's got customers. This is not something, I want to build something that has never existed on this planet. This is a proven process with a great amount of proven customers.
Okay, but if someone were interested in investing, what is a working capital range of funding?
A few $1 million. He needs, I can't remember, $2 or $3 or $5 million, but anything like that would be a big help and would buy a big chunk of this company. It's a really good opportunity, it seems.
Great. So for someone who'd like to find out more, how can they do so?
They should simply come to the website 2greenenergy.com and hit contact. I'll get right back to them.
Sounds good.